Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. So that awful noise you hear in the background, yeah, that's the cliffhanger, isn't it? So, quick reminder. Last episode we had, let me move away from that infestation so I can actually hear myself think. We had triple group of sappers that we dealt with, and then immediately afterwards, or almost immediately afterwards, we get an infestation. So, I'm going to have to take this seriously. I don't want bugs wandering around my base. So what I'm going to do is, oh man, the noise. Let's see. Incendiary traps would be nice. Let's get one of those set up. I don't want to use the explosive traps because they're very, very destructive. So aggro, you set up one of these incendiaries. Let me see. Janes really needs to mellow out a bit. He's about ready to bite someone's head off. I'm going to relocate these turrets that I just constructed, as if somehow predicting this siege of buggies. Alright, so now we have sort of defenses all queued up to go into position. Oh my god, don't go that way. Why would you do that, aggro? No, don't go that way either. Oh my god. You are not a bright man sometimes. Go the way that doesn't have you... Oh, because you're unrestricted. Okay, so issues. It's a lot of bugs. And I don't even think I'm going to be able to... I'm not even going to be able to put the incendiary trap down. I don't think. So, Tony, Kazumi. We're definitely going to get the attention of just about everyone here. This bad boy needs to get turned on. Alright, let's stack this up as best as we can. Ouch. Maybe move this, oops, forward a little bit so it doesn't do that. Because aggro just got shot in the back. And the liver, too. A very hard-working organ. Janes, is there any way for me to, you know, like, get you really happy so you can help join? Well, your mood is actually skyrocketing, so yes. Tony. Let's go for a backdoor maneuver. I hope this isn't the wrong move. Alright, I want the big bugs to get off the turret. Because if we can put speleopedes on the turret, they do a lot less damage, and maybe acid can out-repair them, is the thinking. But no, that doesn't look to be the case. That turret looks very, very sad. I'll just keep trying to manage them. Alright, Tony, you are going to cross the expanse here, and start chopping them up from behind. Ideally. Hang in there, Mr. Turret. Alright, so your construction skill's 5. His is 9. Kazumi's is... Alright, I'm going to try a tricky maneuver here. I'm having acid move forward to try to keep this uranium turret alive. So Kazumi is the best repairer here. Well, maybe aggro, but aggro has the highest DPS gun. Yes. No, even Kazumi's better at repairing. Now, these tight quarters really work to my advantage, as you could tell. I've sliced through a ridiculous number of these mega spiders with honestly very little effort. Alright, turret. Where are you? 20%? I like it. I like it. Tony's coming in from the back. Janes, you are hauling random guns to nowhere. Alright, I'm gonna have Cefalu ignore and not flee, so he can actually be Viscera cleanup. Oh my god, look at that! You all thought I was probably dead. I bet you all thought I was dead. And I barely took any damage. Tunnels, man. Tunnels are amazing. Alright, Acid's a little mad at these bugs, so he's gonna kill them. Gonna kill them dead. Maybe... You know, no, that one has a brain injury. I was gonna say it might be possible to actually take one as a pet once I destroy all of the hives. But I don't know about that. If they have brain injuries. Cool. Well, thank you, turrets. Could not have manufactured you any sooner. That was incredible amount of lucky timing. Alright, moving the jelly. So, these spiders here. Let's see. Maybe I can't even rescue them. Yeah, maybe I can't. I can shoot them, though. I like how there's so little room for the spiders that they end up teleporting to the bottom tunnel. Or somewhere else, I don't know. They just keep teleporting. Alright, so the last turret's going to go up to protect us from drill infestations. Cool. This incendiary trap could be uninstalled. You know what I could do? Is... Let's go ahead and... put incendiary trap stockpile here. What would this be? Buildings, security, incendiary trap. Alright, call incendiary trap 1. And then... really? I thought I copied that. Paste settings, incendiary trap 2. Alright, we'll keep the traps there, uninstalled. And then I have to find a place for the explosive traps. So, explosive trap 1, critically important that the ID traps here. Copy the settings. Put one here. Explosive trap 2, paste settings. And let's put one here. Paste settings. And put one here. Alright, so now they're equally distributed. I think I have actually one more explosive trap to put down. Right there. Cool. That will do. So now when they get uninstalled, they get plopped where I want them. Man, that must be a very ugly environment. Alright, so we have, you know, these things are kind of freezing in place. So I'm in no rush to butcher them. Yeah. I'm in no rush to butcher them because not a problem. I'm just gonna clean the rubble around them and the blood of aggro. I'm glad you just had your catharsis, because you would be hating life right now if you hadn't. And cargo pods, something useful. Penicillin, or antibiotics, or whatever you want to call it. Nice. Well, that went wellish. I'm just going to call it wellish. I'm going to tidy up the areas around here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah. So sometimes what happens... Oh, God, they're getting rotten. Sometimes what happens is... when you fight one hive, all the hive kind of awaken. So I've got these hive guys that came from here. So when I was fighting this tunnel of hive, all the hive sort of started walking towards me. So these guys that live here, I'm not sure where they went exactly. Oh, there they are. Yeah, it sort of pissed off everyone. They're all sort of psychically connected, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so Kazumi should pretty soon... Let's just make sure the kibble is set up. Raw food, vegetarian for anything, and then meat for insect. Yeah, should be doing that in just a moment. Alright, what are we working on? We could rearm turrets. Let's rearm all of them. They were very, very useful during that crazy insect fight. Most of these corpses are been worked out. I am just super surprised that I didn't really lose any wood or cloth or anything. I really thought I would. I probably lost some clothing due to them being shot at and burned or whatnot, but in the big scheme of things, it's a very small price to pay. Bulk goods trader, cool. I could use that. A little bit of bulk goods love. Our warden, as a reminder, is Stormy, I guess. Kazoom's already moving the beacon. Thank you, Kazooms. Masterwork shirt. Okay, cool. Kazumi, let's take a look. Or Stormy, rather. Let's take a look. Bulk goods. They have another hen. I could buy a rooster. The danger of that, of course, is that I could get chickens to overpopulate, but you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna sell my insect jelly for the money, money, money. As you can see, there's some cloth that obviously got burned super, super, super bad, so they're not really paying money for it. Survival meals, nothing thaws because it's a nuclear winter, so I don't really need survival meals. Crappy light leather, I'm never gonna make anything out of them. I'm sort of tempted to sell these joints because I can roll some new ones. Let's see. It's some ruined clothing that apparently can be hand-me-downed. Some ruined toques. Yeah, that about sums it up. I don't really see anything worth buying here. We have plenty of wood for the moment. Everything else I can locally source. We have plenty of naturamine, so yeah, that will do it. Now, if we want some of the more silver for the insect jellies, let's go queue that to haul. And animals. You guys are going to be pets. Alright. Pet, pet, pet. So, I suppose I owe these new pets some names, right? Something like that. That's how it works. So, let's go and do that. Hen number 1, you're going to be Dansu. Alright, and the rooster, you're going to be Hendrik. Alright. And then another thing I'm going to need to do. Oh, this is not a problem, because I remove everything flammable around those cables. Ha! Outsmarting the storyteller. Another thing is, I'm going to need, well, I guess, additional cloth beds. I don't really need them, though, but I should do it. Right? No, I really shouldn't. I need the cloth. I'd rather have replacement clothing. But what I need to do is the stockpile zone for fertilized eggs. So we'll just put them over there. Critically important that raw food, I guess, animal products, fertilized eggs go there. And the food over here is not fertilized eggs. And then making sure that our fine meals don't use fertilized eggs. So that would be animal products. Yeah, no, I already checked that off. Good. Good. Also, this zone should not include, insect jelly, because we want to sell it. So let's go turn that off. Alright, so we have a lot of our traps strategically placed around so that if anyone is near an incursion, they can install it. And a flash storm. Alright. What I think I'm going to do is remove some of these zones so that we can move the jellies and sell them. Let's put the light out of the way. Another thing I really want to do, honestly, is to have a clear open path, but that might involve getting rid of the NPM. Honestly, at this point, I don't think I need the NPM anymore. Yeah, I think it's time to get rid of it. It just takes up too much room. It's also powered on right now, which is worthless. Alright, so, Mr. Jellyman, I'm gonna buy... Yes. I'm not gonna get another rooster, though. I don't need another one. Is there anything else blaring obvious that I need? If they had uranium, I would buy it, because I haven't hit a uranium node yet, so it's not a renewable resource. But no, not really. It's a good amount of silver, though. Alright, limited radiation zones. Gonna get cleaned up. I haven't done that in a while. Gods were angry that that event didn't, harm me or something, I guess. Got like a little bit of a Thor storm. That's what we should call them. Alright, so I got a whole lot of silver, which is great. I wasn't low that much, but like obviously we now have a ton. I still have to think about that that outpost that needs attacking. That is definitely in the back of my mind, almost in the forefront. But I think before I do that, I should complete some of my other goals, right? So we have, I guess we made that mini turret. So we have all the mini turrets that I was let's just say instructed to make. So that's cool. I had a goal for that, so we'll leave this one here, I guess. Alright, floors. Marble tile. And marble walls. God, that frees up so much room, it's fantastic. I just don't think we're going to have any food shortages, and if I'm wrong, I can always add an NPM back in. Alright, Stormy, I don't know what you're doing anymore. But you're going to get put on limited radiation. I like how these guys go right back to business as usual so quickly after, like, a crazy insect infestation. They're like, ah, it's par for the course. I suppose if you're like an underground race that's been around a while, everyone knows about the big bugs. Big bugs that try to murder you in your sleep. In the dark, underground. Alright. I digress. I'm adding some home zoning. Keep things clean, keep things tidy. Keep us moving around quick. Repair botched. That's not something I see often. Alright, are we... No, we're not out of granite. We just haven't built that door. Honestly, it would make more sense if it was here, I guess. No. I was wrong. I do want it there. Is there a reason why? Because it's not part of any zone. That's why. There we go. This needs to reconnect. More Masterwork pants. You're killing me, man. I don't want pants. I want Masterwork plasteel blades. Ah. What can I do? Alright, bulk goods has left. So let's get our beacon and stick it back out there. I guess that's been bothering people, so I'll go ahead and patch that up. I can't decide what he's doing. He keeps going north and south and north and south. Let's make some new components. Actually, I'm going to forbid the, or suspend the advanced components because we want to put the... I guess we don't even have gold for it, but we want to put the plasteel towards a sword. Because then I'll be able to check another goal off, and that would be great. Looks like a pretty fruitful... Oops, you're on. Pretty fruitful harvest we've got going on. Alright, another thing I want is Kazumi. Why are you not... We have kibble. Alright, let's take the kibble out of here. Or the rice out of here, rather. And put kibble in there. Sometimes these guys... There we go. Sometimes it takes a little while for the stockpiles to update. Alright, don't worry, hens. I'm feeding you. I just needed to... Alright, what do we got? A fertilized egg? Oh, that's cool. And... worked. A whole lot of it. But in the wrong zone and not close, so... Forgotten worked. Got the tube TV. That was a prereq for the flat screen. This is going to improve our recreation room. Maybe sometime. I'm going to also get rid of the biofuel refinery. We have a lot of chem fuel. If I need to make it again, I will. But, I don't know. I'm just prioritizing. Certain areas to be more expansive, right? That's larger rec room would be nice, I think. So what am I doing wrong? Kazumi, you... the banished, the sick, the pain I can't do anything about. The Entombed Underground, yeah, I don't know. I could do that a little bit better. So we still have one IED trap that either hasn't been hauled or... Oh, it's because there's a Mega Scarab in the way. Alright, I can fix that. Butcher that one Scarab. Alright, so this got unplugged. So yeah, there's some dead power. Oh, that whole network here was dead. So let's go ahead and power that on. So my, yeah. It's good that I noticed the chem fuel heaters weren't even, or the generators weren't even really plugged in anything. Briefly, I fixed it. But, let's see. Production, deep drill. Let's get another deep drill going. I'm just going to manufacture it in here. Okay, so the fertilized eggs are not going to be used for meals. And I think what we're going to do is butcher the male chicks and let the female chicks live until we hit some sort of, I don't know what exactly number I want to hit. But at some point, then we start culling the herd, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to butcher all of these small mega scarabs to get them out of the way. Nothing else is really thawing or whatever. So it's not that much of an issue. Taking a look at the temperatures. Yeah, we're fine. Kazumi went up in construction. Fantastic. Alright, another thing. Let's get rid of that. Floors. Remove this because it will look nicer with smooth floors. This seems like a very natural marriage nook. And I will actually... Hang on a minute. Party spot between the statues. There we go. So, the rec room is getting a little bit better. This does free up some space, perhaps, for better rec items, right? So, like a marble poker table? I don't know if I could fit billiards, though. Billiards is pretty big. I could manage to squish it in somewhere if I needed to. Like, put it here. Yeah, maybe I'll queue up billiards and marble poker, and then I'll just have to make do. Okay, so this was not. I don't actually want granite chunks. This was to be potentially set up that we could mine some new resource, like see if this is uranium. That'd be pretty cool. Man, I've not seen Jane's this happy in a long time. She's making the poker table. If I need to, I could eat into the kitchen's construction space or the... I can't really eat very much into the tea house construction space, but I could expand the walls out here a bit. Something, I don't know. I could do something to make this area larger. In fact, why don't I work towards that? Let's put the animal beds. Move the animal beds a little bit. Change the pet zone. Move this turret to middle of the room. Why not? It's going to need dead power, so we'll put the dead power right there. Obviously, I'm going to want Jane's finishing off these construction projects as he's the best constructor, but I don't really care who makes the progress. That is less important to me. Alright, aggro. I am sort of curious, is this uranium? Because if it is, I need to make a statue of uranium. And I could mine some of the uranium in the south, but if this is uranium, I can mine this stuff radiation free. Ah, it's plasteel. Alright. Let's label it as such. Plasteel 2. Alright. I guess I can check out everything else around here, right? Couldn't hurt. Silver. Alright. I believe that's silver 1. So I put little stockpiles here just to keep tabs on what everything is. So I think uranium could be here, 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 or these teeny zones here or here. But I'm going to have to fight spiders for that. I'm just going to leave this drill. You know what? I'm going to bring this drill back down to the gold. Ugh, that's a really gross spot to work in, though. I'm going to leave it up there for now. Just know that it's there. Now, if I'm going to be using this north area, I might as well try to keep it nice-ish. So I'm going to work to clean up the spots. Man, this is like the worst stockpiling of meals I've ever seen. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's see. Shrink the zone. Like this. So when we craft these, temp simple meals. Okay, that was already set up as a temp. I don't know why I'm doing 50 simple meals, but we're going to call this 50 simple meals. Make it critically important that the simple meals are stacked there. And that way the simple meals don't take up a ridiculous amount of space. Alright, James is going to take over for Safalu. I see he needs some rest. Alright, so we have a good poker table. Cool. That's going to go in here. We're only going to have 2 people be able to play poker at a time. Sucks, but, you know, whatever. Furniture. We're going to do steel. We're finally going to do some steel. So, James, I'm sorry to wake you, buddy, but I am excited about having poker table here. Poker table cerebral play. Actually, this is, what, 124%? This is 146. Yeah, it's still better, even though it's not as high quality. Let's continue that power. And then some changes to the room layout. Put a door here. And we can open up some seats to the poker table. Ooh, a masterwork chair. Comfy. Alright, this plugs in. And the floors get removed. And a wall there, and we're good. A larger space. I like it. Then we're still working on the billiards. Not haul it. Construct it. Dude, no, don't arrest. What are you doing? Who's working on here? Thank you. Jesus. That took a lot of wrangling. Alright, so the meals are being stockpiled properly. Oh god, that's so much easier on the eyes. Thank goodness. Insect meat could be stored outside, maybe on a shelf. Because if it's not on a shelf, it will rot, but a shelf is just fine. So, I'm actually surprisingly low-ish on marble. So we'll do granite. And I need a bad constructor, so Stormy, you're going to do it. Alright, shoot frenzy. Cool. Be really good to do that that quest to knock the outpost out while I have a shoot frenzy, I think. Oh, that looks a lot more orderly. Alright, Jane's is working towards the plasteel swords that I need. Falu's working more on the those construction projects for the billiards table. I'm gonna have Jane's finish it off though. Let's go ahead and do that. Aggro, you can, yeah, I guess carry a little bit of stuff. Good quality. Why is he all of a sudden pumping out? Honestly, crap, but whatever. Alright, billiards I can put here, I guess. I just have to rearrange some stuff, which is fine. And we have a much larger rec room that has a billiards table. I would call that a success. Very impressive rec room with a billiards table. Cool. Another thing I could do is go ahead and replace these with proper chairs. And that should raise the quality of the room up a bit too. I could even put that statue in there. Kind of a nice nook for it. And this might increase the quality of the room, which would help a lot. A lot with its impressiveness. Alright, Tony's great-grandmother? Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tony. But I have bad luck with the elderly. Call me evil. It's just, it's true. Alright, so the Masterwork chair is going to go where most people eat their meals, just so that it can have the best effect. It's honestly doesn't matter that much, but alright, there we go. It's still very impressive, but, you know, it's nicer. Well, guys, that might be about all the time I have for this episode. Started on a cliffhanger, ended with everything being super nice, or at least much nicer than it was. Thank you all for your tips, tricks, feedback, and I hope you tune in next time. Thank you to all the patrons that help support this channel and all the viewers that watch and tune in daily, weekly, whatever it is. If you have any questions for me, drop me a line, and I hope you tune in next time. Adios, all.